There's good and bad remakes. They're just like with everything in life, just like with movie seats, sometimes you get a good one, sometimes you get a bad one.
It doesn't matter if it's going to be a good film or not.
Exactly.
We hear remake, we go, no, we shut ourselves off. And that could lead us to shutting ourselves off from some potentially good films. All right, I'm going to give you an example of a really good original and a really good remake.
Please.
Cape Fear.
Cape Fear, no, the original is superior, without a doubt, and that's saying that's.
I was not expecting
Marty.
that from you. I know you're a Marty fan. You look at the original, and you've got Robert Mitchum menacing this girl, and he's just walking towards her, and it's the creepiest thing you've ever seen. And then in the remake, you have Robert De Niro biting her cheek off. Big Martin Scorsese fans, both of us.
Yeah.
But I don't think you needed to see the cheek being bitten off. I think sometimes you want to leave a little to the imagination.
Well, that's really an example of it updating it for a modern audience. You couldn't get away with, obviously, a cheek biting off in back in the day.
But I think
a new audience.
De Niro walking menacingly around the bed would be more effective. I think there's a really good theory that George Clooney had when he remade Ocean's 11. He said, don't remake a good film.
So remake a bad film.
Yeah.
Which people will argue, you know, My Bloody Valentine was a bad film, and House of Wax, the original, was a bad film. But
I like it.
yes,
It's
exactly.
in 3D. They're throwing stuff at you. How can you not love that?
How can you not love that?
There aren't many examples of bad films being remade as good films.
No.
The only one I can think of is the original Ocean's 11, not a good film overall. The remake, very, very good. It's got a great director, Soderbergh, a really good cast, and a really clever script.
We're just supposed to walk out of there with $150 million in cash on us?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And that's what was missing from the original.
That was what was missing.
Not just the director and a good cast, because Ocean's 11, the Rat Pack, had a great cast.
It is a great cast, yeah.
But the fact that it didn't have a script.
That was
the little niggling problem that you always thought there was something off with that film.
They
and sure
probably got
enough-
to the editing bay and went, oh, you know what we forgot?
Oh,
Look,
jeez, where's that script gone? My God.
Knew we
that's-
should have put one of those in.
Yo.
Frank Sinatra and his buddies hanging out in Vegas, occasionally turning up to the shoot when they felt like it.
Hey, Spears, we accept your apology.
The thing I liked about the remake was the plot. It had one.
It is. I know. It was very rare for an Ocean's film to have a plot.
Hang on to your knickers.
There should be more.
There should be more.
If you have to remake something, go back to bad films, remake those.
No.
It should be the edict.
Barbarella psychedella.
They've been talking about remaking Barbarella, though.
Yeah, Robert Rodriguez, isn't he? Talking about remaking
Yeah.
that. Who would you get to do that?
He'd get Rose McGowan.
Rose McGowan, you would, wouldn't you?
Don't be so gullible, McFly.